Look at Nuh alayhi salam. Who was Nuh, Nazri? Was he the last prophet or the last messenger? Huh? Was he the last prophet or the last messenger?
First messenger.
The first messenger. When did he come? 200 years or 300 years after Prophet Adam? Maybe 400 years. 450, 500 maybe. When did he come? You've answered the first one correct. Is when? 100 years. 110 years maybe? 10? Third generation. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. How many years after Prophet Adam? 300 years? 400? Who's going to help Iswan? Anyone going to help Iswan as to when Nuh alayhi salam came? 600 CC. CC. What's CC? 600. Not 700? Okay. Anyone else? Nazvi. 1,000 years. Yes. 1,000 years. In other words, 10 centuries. 10 is a better word. Centuries, because generation can mean more than that. 10 centuries after Adam alayhi salam. So when he came, this man, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have peace and blessings upon him, he was laughed at. He was looked at by his people as though he was out of his mind. A crazy man, a silly man, a sad man, a man of insanity. Why? By his people, by his own very cousins, tribe, community. He was looked like or looked at as being a man out of his mind. Why? Because he liked the cigarin or migarin? Why? Why was he looked like at as being a man out of his mind? Who knows? Why was Nuh alayhi salam looked by his own people as though he was a man of insanity, a crazy man? And he was definitely not crazy. But why was he looked at? Very good. Abdul Rahman again. Because he was building an ark, but not enough an ark. Good answer, but why? Building an ark where? In the middle of nowhere. Approximately 1,000 miles from the sea. You know, it's like saying, for example, go out to Saudi Arabia, in the middle of the desert, far from Jeddah, or the actual seas and the oceans, and a man starts building an ark. An ark being built 1,000 miles away from the sea. The people thought he was absolutely crazy. But was he? Was he? What was he adhering to? And what did the people do every time they passed him? They looked and laughed and threw slander and mockery and jest. Every time they went past him, they just continued laughter, mockery, jest. As Allah Ta'ala says in Surah Hud, verse 38, وَيَصْنَعُ الْفُلْكَ وَكُلَّمَا مَرَّ عَلَيْهِ مَلَأٌ مِّن قَوْمِهِ سَخِرُوا مِنْهُ. As he was building the ark, translated, every time the chieftains, the leaders of his people, went past Nuh, they threw ridicule at him, Allah says. And what did he say? إِن تَسْخَرُوا مِنَّا فَإِنَّا نَسْخَرُ مِنْكُمْ كَمَا تَسْخَرُونَ. If you throw today at me, now, or at my people, me and the ones who have believed, ridicule, laughter, jest and mockery, I shall throw ridicule at you, just as you are sneering. Little did they realize, these people of kufr, who rejected the message of Nuh, which is أَنِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَاشْتَنِبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ, to worship Allah and avoid Tauhid. Little did they realize that an order from above 7 skies shall soon demolish them. shall soon hit them. The waves, the floods shall soon wash away their laughter, their sneering, their mockery, their jest, their ridicule.